dream to come true, but he just wants to put on a good fight for the fans.
All right, gentlemen, we've been over the rules. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We're going to keep this clean. Touch gloves and let's do it.
So we are set. Herb Dean will officiate this main event here in Dushanbe, Tajikistan. Verzbickas, Mindaugas Verzbickas in the blue corner and the black shorts. And Sharaf Davlatmurodov in the red corner with the black and red Fight Guru shorts. Oh, that's wonderful. When we talked to Sharaf about the holes in his game, he said that last fight showed it them. Had to work on his ground game, his grappling, and spend some time at Nova and Yao, as well as top team Phuket. But look at this.
That's going to sap a lot of energy out of Verzbickas.
Looking to lock that up, but Verzbickas, Lithuanian Sambo champion, European Sambo champion.
Just came forward with that combination. Sharaf was able to change level, or excuse me, use that tight waist and use his knee to pop him right over the side.
Sharaf getting great support here in Dushanbe. Very intelligent fighter, holds 3 degrees, one in engineering. He's actually a qualified lawyer as well, and he owns a teaching degree in engineering, so very clever man.
Yeah, very bad shot there for Verzbickas. Sharaf completely turned the corner on it and was still able to land a vicious left hook. You see the red mark there on Verzbickas' face.
Wearing the welt there on the left eye.
Oh, but he's going to guillotine.
Oh, that's deep. This Verzbickas usually needs just one opportunity. But Sharaf pops his head out.
And passes.
Great work, but that's a threat, isn't it? He's going to now be thinking about that if he's looking to take him down again. You mentioned the Dars choke that Verzbickas pulled out of the bag in his last fight.
No, there's the training showing that, you know, Sharaf going down there to Brazil, Novo Union, training with high-level jiu-jitsu competitors, Jose Aldo.
And then Barao.
It paid off.
The Silent Assassin is the nickname of Verzbickas, but his corner is screaming instructions at him. The total opposite.
Is he locking up a Dars?
He's looking to lock that up, but Sharaf, aware of it, pops his head up.
Wow, that is interesting to go from standing like that, lock underneath the arm. Going for it again. Flipped his hips over, but
looking for the trip there as well.
Use that because looked like from here he gets stuck in double underhooks. Sharaf had the body lock, and so used that trip to, and now again, see.
Now Sharaf takes the back. Boy might roll for a knee bar. Verzbickas as dangerous on his back as on top. Against his debut for ACB against Tibilov. Ibrahim Tibilov, who's a huge welterweight, worked very well off his back against him.
And he's going for a little bit of a choke there to use it. See how he's putting his left forearm underneath of there. He's reaching over on the top of the head. If he can lock that up and keep Sharaf pinned down with his knees, it can choke you out. Framing again.
Oh, I see what you mean there. Look at that.
Yeah, but he's going to have to get his hands to. It's not the easiest choke to get in, but it's actually a very hard choke to unwind. I've seen guys get passed out with that, and even when the guy on the bottom is trying to not hold it anymore, you're wrapped up so tight.
Constant threats, and he's going again for that. Composure shown by Sharaf, though. Oh, watch those elbows. Last fight, he got cut open on the forehead against new champ Berkamov. Oh, it's a hard elbow from the side. He's getting a lot of power from those.
Yeah, the reason why is because Verzbickas is picking his hips up off the mat. So he drives his hips forward, so it creates a stretch reflex. So when he drives that elbow down, now he can do a setup. It's kind of like if you were going to do crunches to cheat, I would say, hey, pick your butt up off the mat and then drop your butt down and see how easy your shoulders rise. You gain momentum. See again how he's picking his hips up?
I can see that, almost adding leverage to...
It does, and it adds momentum. Just wrapping that up.
Same again.
Yeah, almost like an Ezekiel choke.
10 seconds left in this first round. Such a tough fight, and we talk about the ACB matchmaking. They're trying to build something here in Tajikistan. The crowds are responding to the events they go in here. They've got a potential star. Well, they have a star in Sharaf Davlatmurodov. And you think maybe they give him an easy fight for the second, but that does not happen here. He is up against a cold killer.
I heard in the car right here, sitting there going, who's Sharaf's fighting? He's always Mindaugas. We're on the side of the trash. I'm like, he's the local guy, right? Like, you think you throw the local guy a bone. You know, main event, we want to have a good show here. Like, nah, let's make sure he stays relevant, that he's actually fighting to improve, and if he does get a victory, he has to earn one. Because this guy set him up himself again for a title shot. He had a first body block, well, didn't quite connect his hands, but was able to have the underhook and tricks with the knee. There he shot a cross-body double to the far hip. Almost got caught in the guillotine. Well, did get caught in the guillotine, but was able to force himself back out of it. Stayed on top, but really Mindaugas the whole time being very dangerous, constantly attacking. And is he breathing? That's all I want to know.
Does he have a pulse? We will find out. We are set for round number 2 here at ACB 68.
I almost want to tell him a joke later tonight and just get some reaction besides that. He's in a fight and just nothing.
Nothing. But that is part of the demeanor. That's how we can have the composure that's seen him through so many tough battles. Come back through so many wars. So here we go. We're set for round 2.
I really like the stand-up Sharaf. You can see how he's focused, alert. That was a vicious knee that he threw. Nice right hand.
And there's power in that as well, that right hand. Switches it up nicely.
And was able to avoid the guillotine on that takedown. And even though he's a superior striker, Verzbickas just throws a lot and just vicious. And he forces you to shoot on him, which a lot of times that might not be the best option.
Yeah, you can ask Kamil Gnajdek about that. Oh, again, he's looking to lock something up.
You know, here's a situation where I would not, game planning wise,
well, this could be something looking to lock up a...
I would tell Sharaf, stand up with this guy. You got the takedown, that's fine. You nullified, his onslaught going forward, but let's just disengage where you have a more definitive advantage and really just eliminate the most dangerous weapon of Verzbickas, which is his submissions.
Such a great vocabulary of submissions and so dangerous. Happy to go to his... Let Sharaf go to his back because he's so confident. Watch him work for the Kimura here. He will drop and roll as well. He talked about it in another fight earlier where somebody goes away, and Sharaf told us he'd spent a good chunk of his camp, over 3/4 of his camp, just on wrestling, just on grappling. And when you do that, but look at that.
And he set that up with a nice hard shot. He stunned Verzbickas for a second.
That is nice. But this will be a statement if he does use this grappling against Verzbickas to get the victory.
I've seen Verzbickas here before.
Exact position. He spent 4 minutes of round number 1 against Kamil Gnajdek, fighting off choke after choke. 2 deep ones as well. I almost called it on one occasion.
Now Sharaf has the body triangle. But you can see it's just taking effort to hold Verzbickas in this position. Sharaf isn't like he's able to really relax here in a dominant position. He has the back, but if he makes one mistake with that underhook...
Oh, he looks to switch. That's deep. That is under the chin. He might have this.
Yep.
What a statement this will be if Sharaf Davlatmurodov can submit. Verzbickas, he's out. He's done it. Wow. He's done it. Back into Tajikistan in the Shambe. Sharaf Davlatmurodov exercises the ghost of ACB 55 and submits the submission expert.
And I was just about to say, if he makes one mistake, Verzbickas could end up on top. But in that moment, Sharaf was able to slip under the chin, knocked up the rear naked choke, and was able to get the finish.
Got the finish, put Verzbickas out as well. And as we said, we'd seen Verzbickas in that position for 4 minutes. 4 minutes of the rounds back in Poland at ACB 63. But Sharaf Davlatmurodov, what must that feel like to come back here to get that win?
And you know what? It wasn't some moments that were scary in here. He sat there, almost got stuck in a guillotine. Was in different positions where, you know, Verzbickas is showing why he's so dangerous, why it's a very good opponent for him. And honestly, that guillotine, he got stuck in the first round, had everybody holding their breath. He fought through it, came by, what a decisive victory. Didn't edge it out, came
Дамы и
through, was dominant the
господа,
whole time, and was able to get the
время
finish.
остановки боя 2 минуты и 41 секунда второго раунда. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a time 2 minutes and 41 seconds of round number 2. Удушающим приемом победу одержал and the opener by submission victory rear naked choke Sharaf Davlatmurodov. И аплодисменты его сопернику по главному бою Mindaugasу Verzbickasу. И слово победителю.
Ассаламу алейкум, Душанбе! Я хочу сказать большую благодарность, что вы приехали сюда, Рахмат вам, за то, что вы болеете за наших. Хочу сказать руководству ACB, моему клубу «Стрела», вот этим красавцам, Вовик, Денису, Кануникову и Конакову. Хочу отдельно поблагодарить мою семью, 55 групп, Дилшот, Даврон, братья, мы это сделали. И поздравить хочу с прошедшим Хужбахта, Фурика и Исмаила с днем рождения. И что Саня, Александр Дрейер приехал сюда из далекой Сибири, брат. Вот оно, тебя с наступающим, брат. И эта победа посвящается моей маме. У нее скоро день рождения. И моему дяде Зухайлу. Исмаил Абидович должен был тут, но он попал в больницу. Иншаллах, главное, чтобы вылечился. Дилшот, брат, мы это сделали. Аллаху Акбар.
Sharaf Davlatmurodov.
Big moment there for Sharaf.